Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind. Today's reading is focused on their current thoughts and feelings about you. I'm going to give you some insight as to their overall experience and your connection at this time. That first card up is the King of Swords. This person could be acting a bit cold towards you. Maybe they're stoic in nature, or they're like reserved from expressing their emotions to you at this time. Okay, we also have the Two of Wands coming out. There's too many. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy, by the way. All of my readings are timeless and for all zodiac signs unless otherwise noted. But I do like to give you guys that insight when I see it for extra confirmation. So lots of fire energy coming out as well, though, with the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands here. I think there's been some sort of conflict between the two of you. This could be fighting, arguing, disagreeing on certain things, bickering, and it could even just be inner conflict that you've both been dealing with. Like, if this person doesn't like talking about their feelings or their experience, it could be that they have like a lot of bottled up resentments towards you, or maybe they feel like you do. They're thinking about maybe how to start taking that on in the future, taking a couple steps in the direction of resolving this conflict. They do want to be the one to bring this to the table, as in they want to at least approach this conversation with you first. They're not expecting you to. Back of the deck is Justice, I see. So there was something that was really thrown off balance in your connection, and that could be what's causing this conflict, okay? Somebody could have been wronged in one way or another. Maybe both of you feel a little bit burnt and scorned at this time, and your person is really thinking about how to resolve this and bring back in this equality, this fairness, and this balance, to literally bring in the justice for both of you in this situation. It could be that they're the one that's holding on to resentment more than you, if I'm being honest, because we have them being represented with this King of Swords energy. So they could be acting a bit cold and unemotional because of these resentments they have towards you at this time. Now, I'm not saying you necessarily did anything to deserve this. I'm just reading from your person's emotions, right? Unless you went out of your way to wrong this person, it could just be that they have poor emotional management skills. And so instead of talking things out and resolving conflict when it happens, they have a tendency to bottle it all up, shut it out, or shut it down until eventually it just stews and stews into resentment. Okay? Now, when it comes to their intentions, I'm seeing some positive stuff, actually, because we have the Fool, the King of Cups, and the Emperor, okay? So honestly, I enjoy this for you guys. It seems like your person has some level of awareness that it's time for a second shot. It's time for a fresh start and something new. Maybe your person has gotten used to closing off their feelings or being unemotional or detached in connections. And it's like something has dawned on them that they need to change. They need to try something new because whatever that was that they've been doing is not working for them. Okay? It might feel a little risky. It might feel a little scary for your person to think about embracing their emotional side or their emotional world. But they feel like they need to try something new because whatever this King of Swords energy they've been in is not working for them anymore. It's not serving them. So they're thinking about this and they're planning on kind of like turning a new leaf, turning a corner, and trying something different here with you. Okay? This person, the Emperor, first of all, is Aries, by the way. The King of Cups is Scorpio. Justice is Libra. But what I wanted to note for you guys is that the Emperor is divine masculine energy. And earlier we chatted about how your person wants to be the one to pursue this conversation. They want to be the one to step up and take the lead and initiate things here with you. And that's coming through with their intentions as well. So this isn't just something your person is thinking about or daydreaming about. They actually plan on being the initiator of this conversation, of this change, and this kind of like fresh start that they're wanting to have with you, they plan on initiating this. They plan on kind of like taking accountability for their own stuff, doing their own inner work, and stepping up to the plate here, okay? So they definitely want to be the one to take the first action. They also don't want to be looked at like a fool. This person wants you to see them as somebody who is mature and grounded. They could be a masculine or just have a lot of masculine energy or divine masculine energy, because we have 2 kings and the emperor being represented here with them and their like involvement in your connection. So I think that right now your person is trying to figure that out. Okay, they want to balance their masculine energy out. They want to come in and take the lead. And most importantly, from their perspective, they want to do something to show you that they're a valuable leader and that they can lead their own self. Okay, I'm not saying they necessarily want to take the lead in your connection 100% of the time, but they definitely want you to view them as a natural leader in their own life. Like they're not a child that you have to take care of. They're not an immature person who is letting you pull all of the weight in the connection. They want you to view them as somebody who is accountable for their own stuff and is willing to do that work on themselves. Okay, so let's get out an energy card, your person's current energy, and then I'm going to pull a couple messages for you after that. Talk to me about this person's current energy in the connection, please. Isolation. So this person might be taking space right now, or they might be feeling this calling to isolate a bit more, take some space, time and distance away from you. And I think it's because they're having this realization that there's stuff that they have to work on, and it's hard for them to focus on their own energy, their own work when they're around you right now. It's actually quite helpful for them to have some isolation and some time apart to do this inner work. Let's get, creativity. They're trying to brainstorm. This looks like a light bulb to me at the center of the card there. They're trying to brainstorm and get creative and think things through abstractly. I think your person realizes that they've had some particular patterns that they've followed for most of their life, almost blindly, like they haven't really thought about their actions before taking them. They sort of have just been going through the motions and doing what felt natural to them without thinking about it too much. And your person is now in this like brainstorming energy where they're trying to think of new paths to take. They are trying to think about new ways of approaching things and how to do things differently, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result each time. And that's reminding me of your person's energy right now. They know that they've been doing the same thing, the same way over and over again in this connection and in the rest of their life. And they have come to this realization that they have to try something different if they want to initiate change, because going around and round and round again in this circle is not serving them. It is not doing anything positive for them in their life. So let's get you out a couple messages now. I like to end my readings with a message just for the viewer. I do this to help you reset your energy, call your energy back to you again, and bring the focus back inward toward yourself, not necessarily directed towards this person, which personally I think is very important. So let's get you out a message. If you've been resonating with the reading so far, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new so you can stick around for more readings in the future. If you've made it this far into the reading, drop a zebra emoji down below. That is your card here today. You got the zebra with open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. Interesting. So maybe you and your person are actually mirroring each other a lot right now. If you found that you were also resonating with this reading, it's likely that you and your person are mirroring at this time. And maybe both of you are sort of like simultaneously coming to this realization that there needs to be a new approach. There needs to be a new way of taking on problems and maybe looking at things through the other person's perspective more often. Okay? And your affirmation of the day, I invite you to comment below to affirm it with me. It is, today I trust myself. So very important, right? Today I know that I will make the right decisions to maintain a happy and healthy life. Yeah, it's so important to have trust and faith in the self, right? I'm going to leave this reading here though. Have a blessed rest of your day or night, and until next time, bye for now.